welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today,
Hi there.
I have my grandma to help me. We're making baked ziti today with ground beef. First, you put like about a tablespoon or a little more than a tablespoon into the
Of olive oil.
Into the
A little more.
pan.
Okay.
Pot. A little more than a tablespoon. Let that spread around more and then heat up just a little bit. And then we have half head of garlic chopped and half a head of onion chopped, peeled and chopped. Wait till that gets hot a little bit more. And make sure it's...
And here we have some ground beef. It's about a pound or a pound and a quarter. We're going to put this ground beef and mix it in with the onion and garlic.
We're gonna do like pieces. You can just put the whole thing and then chop it up, but it's easier to just put in pieces.
You can take more than that. We get the ground beef with less fat. It's 7% or 5% fat, and so that the sauce isn't so greasy. I try to get the more lean ground beef.
It also tastes better.
And it also tastes better.
We mix it while I mix it so the bottom doesn't burn.
Sauce.
We have 128 ounce and 115 ounce just because we have extra and people want to pour some on their baked ziti.
Yeah, we're gonna try to make a little extra just so we have some left over in case people like to pour it on top after it's baked. We'll have some leftover sauce. So mix it up a little bit more and then, or you could put the tomatoes in. It's just about good.
And it is crushed tomatoes.
Crushed tomatoes.
Not paste, not chopped,
Not
crushed.
sauce.
Just crushed, peeled tomatoes.
And we're gonna add a little bit of water just to swoosh it around and thin it out a little bit, just about a quarter cup of water just to clean the rest out of the can. Waste not, want not. And I'm gonna do the same with this can, just add a little bit of water.
Not too watery though.
Nope, just a little bit of water just to kind of clean out the can. And the sauce could use a little bit of water.
Yeah.
Because as it cooks, it thickens anyway, it dries up, so a little bit of water will be good. And then we're gonna add about a teaspoon of salt. Well, you could add the basil. We've got here some fresh basil and about a handful of fresh basil or the fresh frozen basil, whatever you have available. I like to freeze my basil, but for today we have some fresh basil. And you can add a teaspoon of salt. You need to lower lower the heat just at a simmer. You don't want to cook it very long. Stir it up. Because it's going to bake in the oven, so it doesn't need to cook too long. Just enough so that the ground beef is cooked. Would you like to add some pepper?
Yes. About like maybe a teaspoon.
Well, maybe half a teaspoon of pepper. All right, that looks like it's great.
That's what it looks like.
You want to just tip it over, let them see it. There it is. Now we're going to get a few other things ready. So I think you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we have some paleo ricotta. It's 32 ounces, and we're going to just mix it up with 1 egg and about a 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese. And I like ricotta, so I put a little extra. If you're not wild about it, you don't have to put this much. You could put a little less depending on how much pasta you use. We're using 1.5 pounds of pasta.
Right here.
And 1 egg. Sylvia, you want to mix this up while I get the other stuff?
Yes.
And put in the cheese. 1 egg, cheese.
1/3 cup.
And we have some fresh frozen parsley. Put in there. If you have fresh parsley, just chop it up and put a handful in there. Or you can make the fresh frozen, put it in a bag and freeze it. Wash it, chop it, freeze it. I'm going to put the water for the pasta is boiling, so I'm going to put the pasta in the water, start cooking. You don't want to let the pasta cook too long or get too soft because it's going to bake in the oven for about 30 minutes. Forgot to say, I added salt to the water. Don't forget to add salt to the water before the pasta is strained, before it's cooked. Stir it up. And then we're going to add some sauce to the bottom of this pan. And we're going to put this pasta
right on top.
Right on top.
Sorry.
All right, there you go.
Can I do it with the ladle?
Sure. That's better.
Ricotta.
I'll give you a fork. You could spread it with. It might be easier.
Okay. Just spread it with the fork and make sure it's all around here so we have a nice layer of baked ziti. And again, you could use a little less ricotta. We just like a lot because we just like it.
This looks good. I think it looks great. I don't think it's too much. I think it's
Perfect.
I think it's really good. All right, now you're gonna add,
Again, this is 2 cups of cheese, of mozzarella cheese, shredded.
yeah, add the mozzarella. Put about half in there.
Yeah. That about good. A little
Yeah.
more.
Yep, no, that's good. All right, now put some Parmesan. Okay, that's good. And now you're gonna start
Doing,
putting some sauce on top. You wanna do it?
making another layer.
And then we're gonna add another layer to it.
Make sure it covers the whole thing. At least try to cover the whole thing.
All right, get the pasta. And we're gonna put another layer of pasta.
And
Do you want to save some cheese for the top or just put it in the middle? It doesn't matter either way.
we're just gonna put it on top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Put a little bit more Parmesan maybe?
Yeah.
Well, I think we should just put the rest of the pasta on top, and then we'll just top it off with this, with the sauce. Here, what? What? What do you mean Georgie doesn't like big ziti? Oh, well, we could always make more pasta for him if you want to. Let's just, he's not gonna want cold pasta. All right, we're gonna just top it off with a little plain pasta, and then we're gonna put maybe more sauce,
Yeah.
but it looks great. It'll be just fine. Here we go.
Alright, now the big ziti is done. Make sure it cools off, the pan cools off, and just cut yourself a piece and enjoy. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.